I struck out on the road tonight. Redneck leather, Japanese ties, running from a woman, looking for a fight, breaking down from time to time. When I woke up in the morning, I must have lost my way. Wound up smack dab in the middle of Ghost Town, USA. Backwoods, Mississippi, a population 23. I came by to take a load off, now I never wanna leave. Ain't nothing to see. Just a little patch of rough hiding in the green. And you can tell the folks back home if they're still asking after me. I'm working it all out in Imogene. Shotgun City, Teller Motor Oil, streaks of lightning buzzing on the core. I used to work all day, fucking work all night, spill my heart out on the slide. Well, it's hard to make a living hiding money in the can, 'cause you can't cash out what you ain't cashed in. You take your dead-end job on a dead-end street, throw it on the record, huh? Put it on repeat. Ain't nothing to see. Just a little patch of rough hiding in the green. And you can tell the folks back home if they're still asking after me. I ain't ever coming back. I ain't ever coming back. I ain't ever coming back to Imogene.
I was out there all alone, now searching for a friend. Saw my need and you came along. With that charm you took me in. Then one night you captured my heart, turned the smoke into a flame. I can't free my heart from you, baby, 'cause you keep it hanging on your string. No, I can't free my heart from you, baby, 'cause the same. And the devil may care, and the devil may care when the devil makes his rounds. The devil may care, and the devil may care when the devil comes around. Harmonic fidelity boost, high pass filter on a balance line, or a cigarette on the headstock, all the same, just make it rhyme. And the devil may care, and the devil may care, and the devil makes his rounds. The devil may care, and the devil may care when the devil comes around. And the devil may care, and the devil may care when the devil makes his rounds. The devil may care, and the devil may care when the devil makes his rounds.
Calling all band members. I guess we'll get going.
Well, hello, it's been such a long time. I got your address from a cousin.
Hey, Jimmy. Yes, sir. So my friend Mike McAdam, I told you that story about how he pranked your cousin. Oh, yeah. He's here. He came from Nashville. I got to introduce you.
So John,
Yeah.
are you going to start live at are you gonna start? Okay.
I'm telling you, I think we should all do it. I think we should all do it. In between every song, a different person play it.
Natalie, we're ready. We don't need the girls rep, so. Everybody ready? Hey, everybody, welcome to the Saxon Pub. Man, I think I know almost everybody in this room, and that's really a cool thing. Not nobody I know. we're going to play this album that I made 9 years ago. We're finally having a record release party because at the time I had some medical issues and I wasn't able to promote it properly. And not long ago, about a year ago, I was down here and I saw Dick Reeves, who has done a lot of album artwork over the years for people. And he's listened to the record and he said, hey, I want to help you promote it. So 9 years later, we're going to do that. I'm going to start by introducing the band. These are, and everybody that's going to be up here this afternoon, I've known for at least 40 years. So we'll start with Chip Dolan on the keyboards. Flying Fingers Phil Anstrom on the guitar. Jimmy Pettit, bass. Ian Bailey on the drums. Bradley Kopp, guitar. We're going to have some other guests come up in a little while. So we're going to start off with this song called, what's it called? Oh yeah, Yellow Moon. It's too hot in Texas, so I wrote this song. Open up the windows, open up the door, just throw back the covers and wait for the wind to blow. Me and my sweet baby, we've been making love. Now we're waiting for a blessing from the heavens up above. Hot and lazy summer, burning blistering sun. Lord, why can't this weather stop when the day is done? But there's no relief in the evening, there's no cool serenity. And baby, I'm told it ain't the heat, it's our sweet humidity. Another stifling night in June, you and me in the yellow moon. Please breathe, please blow soon, you and me in the yellow moon. It's ever been this day in history. We broke a couple of records ourselves to stop our misery. Turn out the lights, crank the fan, pray for a gentle breeze, and then hug me, squeeze me, kiss me, baby, anytime you please. Another stifling night in June, you and me in the yellow moon. Please breathe, please blow soon, you and me in the yellow moon. Another stifling night in June, you and me in the yellow moon. Please breathe, please blow soon, you and me in the yellow moon. Oh, thanks. This one's called Jimmy and I had a band years ago with our good friend Joe Eddie Hines, rest in peace. And Jimmy, we learned this song called Lie, Beg, Borrow, and Steal by Mouse and the Traps, right?
Mouse and the Traps from Tyler, Texas.
From Tyler, Texas. And I took that title because I liked it, and we do it like this. I'm a little rough around the edges, but I clean up pretty good. And I can summon up some manners if the occasion wants I should. I got a stubborn streak about 5 miles long that almost never breaks. But I'd swallow my pride to have you by my side. I'd do anything it takes. Well, I'd sell all of my possessions
I'd give them away for free if I could taste your tender kisses. Hold you close to me. Stop paying the town, work hard, settle down, and pray to the Lord above. But if that didn't work, I'd lie, beg, borrow, and steal to win your love. You're about as sweet as the tender blossoms on that old magnolia tree. And I would never take you for granted or treat you disrespectfully. I'll try to stay out of trouble and walk a straight and narrow path. But I want you so bad, I'd take up crime for what you have. Well, I'd sell all of my possessions. Heck, I'd give them away for free if I could taste your tender kisses. Oh, won't you close to me? Stop paying the town, work hard, settle down, and pray to the Lord above. But if that didn't work, I'd lie, beg, borrow, and steal to win your love. Oh, yeah. Watch what I say, go to church every day and confess all I'm guilty of. But if that didn't work, I had to lie, beg, borrow, and steal to win your love. Well, if that didn't work, I had to lie, beg, borrow, and steal to win your love. All right, Bradley. Thank you. Gonna switch guitars here for a second. Be right back. Somebody tell a joke.
I just did.
While I'm thinking about it, this is a really cool thing for me because not only do I get to play this album with my friends, but I get to thank everybody that helped me so much over the years. Dick Reeves helped with the promotion and stuff. We recorded 7 songs at Flashpoint with Bennett, the East Side Flash, Spielvogel, and Paul Piercy producing. And we did 3 songs out at Spencer Starnes' Bee Creek Studio. Spencer, we're rest in peace too. And I did 4 songs in Nashville. It was mastered at Terra Nova by Nick Landis. We get everybody in there. Might have to be louder. This is called Ghost of Another All-Nighter. I'm the last one to leave every party. I'm the last one kicked out of the bar. Pull up my collar, look up at the sky, and make a wish on my unlucky star. Misfortune and me have been friendly too long, so I sit in my cold, empty place with the ghost of another all-nighter staring me in the face. You made your exit one morning, I was just stumbling in. I wasn't wise to that look in your eyes, said I was wearing you thin. I do not blame you for leaving that way, 'cause my life was a shameful disgrace. And now the ghost of another all-nighter nighter, staring me in the face. Play a little accordion, Chip. Well, I look in the mirror and it nearly half fits. That ghost has done scared me half out of my wits. I'm going to bed early, can't break this old curse. I stay up just to see if things can get any worse. So I watch every movie on late night TV till the Star-Spangled Banner gets played. When that old test pattern lights up the screen, that's my cue, the dawn's on his way. And I'll wake up later today missing you, and I'll be cussing my sad fall from grace with the ghost of another all-nighter staring me in the face. Oh, with the ghost of another all-nighter staring me right in the face. Thanks a lot. That's an oldie but goodie. There ain't no right way. How do we start this? We're going to get Natalie Zoe and Julianne Banks up to sing. We actually, whoa, be careful.
I'm sorry, it's not water, it's beer. I was corrected.
As long as it's beer, that's okay. Yeah. Let's see. We actually released this song as a single a couple of months ago, whatever that means. But you can find all these songs on Spotify and some of the other streaming things. This one's called There Ain't No Right Way to Do the Wrong Thing. Looking like her dog just died. No telling how many buckets of tears she cried. It ain't nice to take advantage of a girl in distress, but I've never seen a woman that good in a dress. The devil on my shoulder said to go for it, son, but the angel in my ear said to leave it alone. There ain't no right way to do the wrong thing, 'cause it's the right time to do the strong thing. It might feel alright for a little while tonight, thinking there ain't no strings. There ain't no right way to do the wrong thing. Some old cowboy got up, headed out toward the door. He dropped his wallet on the barroom floor. I opened it up, and what did I see? A couple of $100 bills staring back at me. The devil on my shoulder said, go for it, son. But an angel in my ear said to leave it alone. There ain't no right way to do the wrong thing, 'cause it's the right time to do the strong thing. It might feel alright for a little while tonight, thinking there ain't no strings. There ain't no right way to do the wrong thing. it was better to take the high road. So I bought that girl a drink and then I left her alone. Caught that cowboy in the parking lot and gave him his bread. I was doing unto others just like Jesus said. My devil on my shoulder said, go for it, son. But the angel in my ear said to leave it alone. There ain't no wrong way to do the right thing, 'cause it's the right time to go ahead and do the strong thing. You're gonna feel alright when you go to sleep tonight, knowing there ain't no strain. There ain't no wrong way to do the right thing. Oh, and you know, there ain't no right way to do the wrong thing. Did you do that feedback, Phil? I guess I can't turn it up that loud.
No, but he definitely approves.
Okay. This is a really special song to me. We're going to slow it down a lot. When I moved to Nashville, I had a friend living up there, helped me. I went to his house one day and said, I've been looking all over Nashville, driving around back when you had to have a newspaper to find a house. You couldn't do it online. And he said, come on over, have a beer. And he said, drive around the neighborhood. You'll find a place. And a couple of blocks later, I did find a place. We became fast friends, wrote this song together. He's a good friend of mine named Walter Hyatt. Probably some of y'all know him. And this song's called You Know Who You Are. He said, John, I think we're writing this about our wives. Someone has taken something from me I've carried so long and so far. I won't point a finger or mention your name, 'cause darling, you know who you are. Who would have thought such a pretty young girl would have larceny down in her heart? But someone has stolen all of my love, and darling, you know who you are. Now that I'm holding you in my arms, I'm not gonna let you go. Don't have to tell you how far I've fallen, 'cause you already know. Oh. Somebody knows how to keep me together when the whole world is falling apart. 'Cause there's only one person that's got what I need. Oh, and darling, you know who you are. Oh, there's only one person And darling, you know who you are. The late great Walter Hyatt, folks. Tell another joke, Chip. We're going to get my good friend Larry Hardiker up here. He moved to Nashville at one point, and we had a band together with Cam King for a little while. Larry Hardiker, you guys. Well, like I said, this gives me an opportunity to thank people. And I'd like to thank Larry a lot because when we were making this album, Larry was at my house day after day. We listened to the tapes, we listened to songs, the mixes, everything. Even before we came down here. And then Paul Piercy and Flash and me and Larry kind of we had like 40 songs to pick from, and we picked these 14. So here's my good buddy Johnny X. Reed. Nobody mistakes us for each other anymore, do they? What, that old guy with gray hair and a beard? Yeah, I know. This is kind of a little Texas swing song. As you could probably tell already that my songs are kind of all over the map, so there'll be a little bit of everything tonight. This is kind of a little Texas swing song. It's called Alone With You. There. You always want what you want when you want it. You think you deserve that. You deserve, and that's a fact. You're a little bit high-strung, and sometimes you've got a wicked tongue. But darling, I think I can live with that. Oh, 'cause I love the way you love me when you love me. And I like the way you kiss me when you kiss me like you do. And I feel the way I feel when all of your feelings come tumbling down when I'm alone with you. You won't do nothing you don't want to do for nothing. But if it suits your fancy, you'll be out and fancy free. You'd rather stay at home and watch some old wrestling show than go with me to the rodeo. But you won't hear no complaints from me. Oh, 'cause I know the way you love me when you love me. And I like the way you kiss me when you kiss me like you do. And I feel the way I feel when all of your feelings come tumbling down when I'm alone with you. Go, Chip. you could do could make me blue. I'm completely satisfied. And I love the way you love me when you love me. And I like the way you kiss me when you kiss me like you do. And I feel the way I feel when all your feelings come tumbling down when I'm alone with you. All my dreams come true when I'm alone with you. I'm alone with you. You're the little lady. There we go. So I read this, the next song, I read this biography of Elvis by Red West, who was his road manager for a long time. And he had one whole chapter about how Elvis used to love to shoot TVs. You know, if you've been to his place in Memphis, he has a TV room. And he'd just get pissed off watching the news or Nixon would be on, and he'd just pull a gun out and shoot the TV. And people would say that they'd go to visit and they'd sit down on the couch and they'd jump back up because there's a 45 under the cushions, you know. So I wrote this little song because we all get frustrated sometimes. Yeah, even you, Bradley, I know. And it's called I Think I Know Why Elvis Shot TVs. Phil starts it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going down to New Orleans for this one. Well, when I can't eat and I'm losing sleep and about to pull out my hair, and I feel the load I'm carrying is more than I can bear. When I stumble and fall and my troubles all come tumbling down on me, I think I know why Elvis shot TVs. Sometimes the news makes me so mad I can't see straight at all. So I feel like kicking down the door or punching out a wall. When I'm feeling all shook up and the pressure gets to me, I think I know why Elvis shot TVs. Well, I think I know why the king of rock and roll used to shoot the picture tube. You get real frustrated, that's the kind of thing you do. And I've never had a solid gold caddy or a fan club overseas, but I think I know why Elvis shot TV. I'll go, Chip. Cool. As a general rule, it's something to ignore. But I can't blame a man for that, 'cause I've been there before. And I think deep down that Elvis wasn't that different from me. And I think I know why Elvis shot TVs. Walk it up. Why the king of rock and roll used to shoot the picture tube. You get real frustrated, that's the kind of crazy thing you do. And I've never headlined Vegas with blue suede shoes up on my feet, but I think I know why Elvis shot TVs. Yeah, you know, I think I understand why the king used to shoot TVs. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to get another good friend up here. Mr. Cam King. Cam played on 2 songs on this record. And you know him, you love him. He's been in the Explosives and, gosh, numerous bands. Once you plug in, watch that, it'll take off by itself. Couldn't have made that album without you, Larry. Thanks a lot. Is everybody doing okay? Please don't forget to tip your bartenders and wait people. When we moved to Nashville, my friend Walter had kind of, directed me how to find a house. It was in the university area, so he said, just drive around, you'll see a sign, which we did. And we ended up being right catty corner across from this big Catholic church. And the bells rang loudly at 6 o'clock every morning. So being a musician and getting home late at night and hearing those bells, bong, bong, and at noon and at 6 in the evening. So that gave me the idea to write this song for my wife, my lovely wife, April, right over here. You know her, you love her too. Here we go. When the church bells ring, 6 o'clock, and you're having trouble waking up. If you need a reason to open your eyes, I'll be a reason why. You're right in the middle, scrambling eggs, when you're surrounded and captured by 4 wild Indian braves. If you need a reason, going for 5, I'll be a reason why. If you need a little validation, or a half-lame excuse, or an ironclad alibi, I'll be the one you can blame it on. I'll be a reason why. Well, you said this old fool more than a time or two. Now the least that I can do is cover for you. When you and the girls go out to 2-step down at Nick's, some guy in the corner keeps buying you drinks. But it's time to tell him no, but nice try. I'll be your reason why. If you need a little confirmation, or a half-lame excuse, or an ironclad alibi, I'll be the one you can blame it on. I'll be your reason why. Well, if you need Love you, dear. Love you, baby. Okay. Let's see. Cam recorded this song, this next one, a couple of times. And the last time was the best one. This one's called Do the Best with What You Got. Yeah. We won't go into any politics here. Okay, well, maybe we will. No. It starts on the F. Here we go. Fast time's better than a slow dollar. When the wife needs shoes and the baby hollers, your lot in life may be hard to swallow, but you do the best with what you got. Now having good wheels is better than thumbing. Might not be rich, but you ain't out bumming. Just thank the Lord for indoor plumbing. You do the best with what you got. You gotta do the best. What you got don't matter if you're a millionaire or not. Down on the bottom or up on top, you gotta do the best with what you got. Now it's more fun vacationing down at the beach than working like a dog for something out of your reach. But you'll eat the fuzz cause you like the peach. You do the best with what you got. And you may have holes in the knees of your jeans. You may be eating wieners and barbecue beans, but more people than not live beyond their means. They do the best with what they got. You gotta do the best. What you got don't matter if you're a millionaire or not. Down on the bottom or up on top, you gotta do the best with what you got. Live and let live is the prime directive. It's always good to keep a little perspective, cause a lot of us can't be too selective. We do the best with what we got. And as sure as the Lord made Adam and Eve, He made us love and He made us grieve, but He gave us hope. And I believe you gotta do the best with what you got. You gotta do the best. What you got don't matter if you're a thousandaire or not. Down on the bottom or up on top, you gotta do the best with what you got. You gotta do the best, and what you got don't matter if you're a billionaire or not. Down on the bottom and up on the top, you gotta do the best with what you got. Do the best with what you got. Do the best with what you got. You gotta do the best with what you got. You know that's true, you know it. Let's get those beautiful ladies back up here. Big hand for Cam King. He came all the way from Fredericksburg to play with us. That's the other thing. I told you that, you know, all these people up here I've known for over 40 years. And it does my heart good to play music with them and see all of you friends out there. Okay, we're gonna get loud again. Sorry. And there is Erzat's dance floor here, sort of. If anybody feels like dancing. This one's called Down on Our Luck. House is not a mansion, heck, we barely pay the bills. Our 73 Impala barely makes it up the hills. We ain't got crystal chandeliers, we don't need that fancy stuff. We may be down on our luck, but we're not down on our love. When that old wolf starts howling right outside at our door. We just hold each other tighter, let him howl some more. He can't huff and he can't puff, but our house will still be standing up. We may be down on our luck, we're not down on our love. With that old north wind brings the first hard freeze. We just pile on the covers, stay as warm as you please. Long as we got each other, we've got a chance. Our pockets might be empty, but not our romance. Go to the E. When the lights go out and the box is blowing fuses left and right, and you light some candles by the fire, sip some cheap red wine, looking deep into each other's eyes is more than good enough. We may be down on our luck, we're not down on our love. Oh, when that old north wind brings the first hard freeze, just pile on the covers, stay as warm as you please. Long as we got each other, we've got a chance. Our pockets might be empty, but not our romance. We may be down on our luck, but we're not down on our love. Down on our luck, we're not down on our love. Down on our luck, but we're not down on our love. We're not down on our love.
Down on our luck, but we're not down on our love.
Maybe
Down on our luck, but we're not down on our love.
maybe down on our luck, but we're not down on our love. Go, Phil, go. Phil Lester on the guitar, y'all. All right. It's kind of fun looking out here, seeing everybody I know. Hey, Beth. This one's called "It Could Have Been Me." It goes something like this. When you were young and set your sights on the moon, for all you know, I could have done the same thing too. You got your dreams, what about mine? Oh, if you could have only given them equal time, it could have been me. Being there with you, it could have been me. You told your secrets too. I could have been your rock,
Could have been my road.
could have been me and you, baby, soul to soul. When it's time for you to turn in for the night, and you locked the doors and windows and turned out the light, and when the cold wind howls and the wild dogs bark, just think about this as you lay there all alone in the dark. Could have been me laying there with you. It could have been me. You told your secrets too. I could have been your rock,
Could have been my road.
could have been me and you, baby, soul to soul. get old and there's gray in your hair, pride won't sit beside you in a rocking chair. You're gonna need someone to hold your hand, and it could have been me sitting there beside you wearing your wedding band. It could have been me sitting there with you. It could have been me you told your secrets to. Could have been your rock, could have been my roll, could have been me and you, baby, soul to soul. Could have been me. Well, it could have been me. Could have been your rock, could have been my roll, could have been me and you, baby, soul to soul. Man, these girls can sing, can't they?
And you guys are killing it. It sounds so good out there.
All right. I'm going to do one just by myself right now. Everybody's gonna take a break, get a beer, go to the bathroom, whatever you have to do. You guys are killing it. That's true. Whoops. I'm sorry. Yeah. Chords. You love them, you hate them. Just a second here. Are we good? Okay, so this is the title song from the album. It's the last song on the recording. When I was, I don't know, close to being, in my early teens or whatever, my grandfather on my mother's side, my grandfather Wilson, had about 160-acre farm in the southeastern corner of Kansas, not too far from Coffeyville, Kansas, Bartlesville, Oklahoma, that kind of sector up there. And we used to go there for summers and Christmas and different things. And at one year, Grandpa grabbed me early in the morning and took me out to the old 1948 Ford pickup truck and decided to teach me how to drive out in the pasture. So he drove out to the pasture, and this is what happened after that, kind of. It's called the Learning to Drive the Truck. Oh, these pedals. You gotta have them, though. Memories I have of youth, partly fiction, partly truth. Some probably never happened at all. Some hurt too much to recall. But I still tote the memory of having the tar whooped out of me. Smoking out behind the barn, out there on Granny and Grandpa's farm. Well, I called the cows, caught some fish, shot the 16 gauge. But the day I learned to drive the truck was the day I came of age. Grandpa sat in the shotgun seat, looked as calm as he could be, handed me the keys without a word, and he watched me start up that old Ford. Had not quite yet reached my teens, and I wiped my hands off on my jeans. Took a deep breath and slammed it in first, and blazed the glory in reverse. Well, but I did it till I got it right, and it don't take a sage to see the day I learned to drive the truck was the day I came of age. Well, my heart beat fast and my eyes got wide. The world fell at my feet. And learning to drive the truck has proven pretty hard to beat. Now Mom and Dad were good to me. Got me a Louisville Slugger on my 12th birthday. Dad taught me how to hit both ways, and Mama taught me how to pray. And pray I did. The time that I got a hold of one good, I hit a long high fly, and I could see every stitch of that old baseball as it headed right over the left field wall. And I stomped on each and every base, and I slid into home plate. But the day I learned to drive the truck was the day I came of age. I say the day I learned to drive the truck, that was the day I came of age. Thank you. All right, let's get this killer band up here for 2 more songs. Couple of more thank yous. I want to thank Wade Russell for loaning me the guitar that I played on that song. And I forgot to tell him on the album credits, and I felt really bad about it. There he is right there. Give him a big hand. Okay. Well, we're not going to get political, but this is a song that is kind of optimistic, that things might get better. If we could all just do what this song, the title of this song is. Are we ready? It's called Make This World a Better Place to Love In. What with earthquakes, hurricanes, and Mississippi River floods, it's hard enough just trying to live, let alone try to love. But I'm willing and able and ready to start, but I need the shelter of a loving heart to make this world a better place to love in. Yeah, you could make this world a better place if you would be my saving grace. Make this world a better place to love in. Y'all can sing along if you want to. They say the longest journey always starts with a single step. I put my best heart forward, now it's up to you to do the rest. You just make up your mind, stop dragging your feet. You could take this lonely love-struck fool off the street and make this world a better place to love in. Help us out. Yeah, you could make this world a better place. You would be my saving. Make this world a better place to love in. Let there be love. picture, put a smile on this boy's face. Yeah, you could make this world a better place to love in. A better place to love in.
Make this world a better
Place to love in.
This world a better
Place
place.
to love
Make this
in.
world a
A better place to love in.
This world a better place.
One more time, one more time. Bradley Cop on the guitar. I wish it were true. Let's try to make it happen. All right, we got one more song. Again, I'd like to introduce the band. Chip Dolan, keyboards. Chip's in a band called Grouchy Like Riley. You can look them up. They play numerous places, and they also have some album stuff. Phil Anstrom on the guitar. Phil has a great album called Transmissions that he did a few years back. That's a cool instrumental guitar album. Jimmy Pettit on bass. Jimmy has a great record called Vegas Hotel. See if you can find it. It's really cool. Miss Natalie Zoe on vocals. Natalie and I had a band, I don't know, 25, 30 years ago. We were called Reed, Zoe, and Zirk.
That was more like 40.
Okay, 40, 45. You lose track of time when your brain starts to go, you know. And with our good friend Steve Zirkle, who also has passed away. So that's why this is so important to me to be able to, you know what I mean. Oh, well, we got Julianne Banks. She used to be in a band with Joe Eddie Hines called Apaches of Paris, and she plays around all the time. Go see her. And, of course, Bradley Kopp, he wants me to tell you who he is and all that stuff. He plays a lot with Bob Livingston and numerous other people. Countless. You can't even count them. Anyway, this one's called... oh, what's wrong with me? The engine behind us, Ian Bailey. I'm sorry, Ian. Ian and Jimmy just made a new record. Ian and Jimmy just made a new record of their old band from a long time ago, the Body Snatchers. They remixed it, and Jimmy and Joe had a band called the Rockin' Devils with Ian, and then they had the Body Snatchers, and that's a re-release. So I like to, let everybody know what's going on here.
Are you into destruction? What's going on here?
Okay, so here's what's going on. I was sitting watching the TV. It was snowing outside in Nashville. I was watching Miracle on 34th Street, the original one. Natalie Wood, Maureen O'Hara. I know a bunch of you all know this movie. And Kris Kringle's on trial. They're going to try to put him away for, being insane. And even Maureen O'Hara has kind of come over to liking the old guy. And Natalie Wood, little girl, says, "Mommy, what's going to happen to Kris Kringle?" And she said, "It's going to be fine. You just have to have faith." And she said, "Well, what's faith, Mommy?" And Maureen O'Hara said, "Well, faith is believing in something that sometimes just doesn't make any sense." So I thought, well, let's write a song about that. Here we go. Good fortune might be right around the corner. Keep a sharp eye and mind your P's and Q's. All it takes to overcome all your trials and tribulations is a little faith. Something amazing might happen to you. just don't make sense. Has more to do with your heart than your intelligence. Say a little prayer, have a little trust. Just keep your high hopes up. Don't stop dreaming. 'Cause faith is believing. Oh, faith is believing. No surprise, the sun arises every morning. You just assume the stars and moon will shine at night. You don't question the train that gets you to your destination. You just climb on board believing everything will be alright. 'Cause faith is believing in something just don't make sense. Has more to do with your heart than your intelligence. Say a little prayer, have a little trust. Just keep your high hopes up. Don't stop dreaming. Faith is believing.
Faith is
Faith is believing.
Faith is believing.
Go Bill. You might be one step away from the promised land. You might be one ticket away from having $1 million in your hand. You might be a bullfrog, one kiss away from being a prince. If you believe it's possible, you don't need no evidence. 'Cause faith is believing in something just don't make sense. Have more to do with your heart than your intelligence. Say a little prayer, have a little trust. Just keep your high hopes up. Don't stop dreaming. Faith is believing.
Faith is
Faith is believing.
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 Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Faith is
Go, Bill, go, Bill.
believing.
Take one, Brad. Go, Chip, go. Faith is believing. Faith is believing. Faith is believing. Yes, it is. Love all y'all. Hey, listen, everybody, back on the merch place in the back room, there are free CDs and free posters. But if anybody wants to donate for a CD or a poster, there's a yellow bucket there. All the proceeds will go to AUSPA, the Austin Museum for Popular Culture. The people here in town who are maintaining and keeping the art and music of Austin alive. So please, you can have a free one, but I like it if you make a donation. Again, Chip Dolan, Phil Anstrom, Jimmy Pettit, Julianne Banks, Ian Bailey, Natalie Zoe, Cam King, Larry Hardiker. What's your name again? Oh yeah, Bradley Cobb. Thanks y'all. We got y'all. It means so much to have y'all here. Don't get mad if I get a little weepy. Thank you all very much for coming.